Hi everyone, welcome back to another video tutorial. Alright, we'll be designing an award night flyer here in CorelDraw. Alright, it's very simple and very easy to do. So I have all the resources I'll make use of for this design ready. So these are the elements or the design resources I'll be making use of here. So I already have my text here. So on my Windows notes, or you can decide to use your Word document, so whichever one. So I prefer this. Alright, so let's begin. So first of all, we'll create a new document for the design I want to create here. So the award night flyer. So I have all my details ready. So this is the process I normally follow on every design process I embark on. I always make sure the resources are ready after doing my research and getting my findings. So I collect the information and do the necessary research if need be, and then I also have the write-up ready so I don't waste time on my PC. So these are just resources I'll be using, and I think I'll be adding them in the description below so you can try it out too. So these are the resources and these are the write-up here. So let's begin. So let's create a new document. There are different ways to create a new document. You can hit on Ctrl N, then this dialog box will pop up, or you can come to this area where you have this plus sign. So but if you launch your CorelDraw, this is the screen you see. This is version 2020, so you can come here, create new document, whichever one. So let's make use of this. So Ctrl N, then this dialog box appears here, so you give the file a name. So award night flyer, then this should be set to custom, then the pages should be 1, the color mode should be, the primary color mode should be RGB, paper size, I think we can change the width here. So let's change, before that let's change the unit of measurement here. Let's change it to inches. So we're looking for a square layout, so this should be 8 by 8. You press on tab, then 8. So 8, then this should be custom now because you set the size to your own preference. So the orientation, it's going to be square, and the resolution, this can be changed maybe when you want to export. Then every other settings here are default, so this is okay. You've given it a name, the preset is custom, number of pages 1, and you hit OK. So we chose 8 by 8, so this is it here. Then we'll copy our resources here. So you highlight, then you Ctrl C, then you come here, then you Ctrl V to paste. So I have the colors, the logos, and every other thing I need to create this flyer. So designing the flyer, there are different approach. Everyone has his or her own different approach. So like I said, I always get the resources ready and do my findings, then proceed with the design on my PC. So first of all, we've already taken our size, then let's create a frame for this. So you double click on your rectangle tool, then it assumes the shape of the drawing board here. So then P to fit the drawing page. So first of all, we'll create our work on the background first. So P to fit the drawing page. So make use of this one first. So you right click, then you power click this background into this frame you created. So this arrow pops up, then you power click it inside. So you hold on Alt, or you can decide to enter the power clip, and you select it, then hold on Shift, then you drag uniformly. so until it covers this area, this blue line you're seeing here. So any content within this blue line will be shown in the bar clip. So we need to make sure the background covers it all. So you're gonna shift to drag uniformly. So I think this is fine. Then once you're done, you can either hold click finish or hold control and you click on this empty space here. So we're making progress. So and the next one is we make use of this background here, then P to fit the drawing page, then power clip again, right click, then you power clip, then this arrow pops up, this arrow, then you power clip inside. So you drag again, hold on shift, you select it, then hold on shift, then you drag. Then so we're going to apply an effect on this particular background. So we'll select the transparency tool, then choose overlay. Here you can see the effect it has on the background, right? So let's undo that. Just to show you the process, Ctrl Z. So let's redo that. So we'll reduce the transparency or opacity to, let's say, 15. Sorry, okay, 15, and enter. Okay, it's not that effective, so let's try 25, then hit enter. Alright, so this is it. So let's 25 here, enter. Alright, so you can click finish or hold on control and click on an empty space here. So we're not done with the background yet, so we need to add this final one here. So select it, then P to fit the drawing page, and right click, then you power clip inside. So another trick is you can also hold on Alt, then edit the content inside the power clip rather than entering it. So you hold on Alt and select it, then you drag, hold on Shift to drag uniformly. Yeah, so this might look like as if it's spoiling the design, but so we have to apply some effect to it. So apply, select transparency tool, and come to this area, the property bar, then select overlay. Yes, this is it. This is perfect. So let's select this, then remove the outline. So it's at 0.5. So you select it and hit and select none. So we have our background ready now. So along the process, it's always advisable for you to hit on Ctrl Save so that you can back up your documents. So but for the sake of this tutorial, I won't do so because I already have a copy of this. So this is also applicable to when you're designing. Always hit on Ctrl Save. So the next one on our list is make use of this element here. So drag it into this. So you can either power clip or whichever one. So this should be here for now. Alright, so then we'll make use of our text now. So we'll start from the heading here. So we'll go to our notes, then you select the heading. So you highlight this, then you right click, you copy and minimize, then you select the text tool, then you click, then you paste, Ctrl V, click first, then you Ctrl V paste. So we can change the color to white. So this is the first color we're using, white. So we'll make use of just 2 fonts on this design. Yeah, 2 fonts. So for this heading, it should be new plaque, NEUUE. So NEU. Alright, so first of all, you select the fonts, the right up, sorry. Then you select, go to your font bar or font area, then you type the name EU. Yeah, new plaque wide. Alright, so then hit enter. Alright, so we'll reduce the size of the font. so this is fine. So I want this at the middle, so you select this, let's zoom. So we'll be making more emphasis on the lower part of this information. So let's go to the property bar, then select center. Yes. All right, so we'll have to break this, or we'll just select this, then make this more bold. So we're laying more emphasis on this. So we should choose let's say black. Yeah, this is actually fine. Alright, so you can make use of shape tool, then you adjust, so they should be closer to each other. Alright, so this is fine. So you select this and hold on shift, then you select this, the background, then C to centralize it. So you can increase the size from 7 to, let's say 10. 10 is okay. So the next one is we'll be needing the logos that will be here. So I already have the logo, but this is actually big, so you highlight the both of them, and you hold on shift to reduce the size uniformly. Alright, so we create a cycle for it, because we need to be aware of the contrast between this. So once you keep this here, it will come out quite alright, but it won't be visible for everyone. So we need to consider the audience we are designing for. So we need to put this in a white background, so we won't have issues viewing it. So hold on shift, then before that, Ctrl Z, you select the ellipse tool and click on it, then hold on shift and control, or you hold control, whichever one. So I'm holding shift control, then to draw a perfect circle, then you give it a white color, then remove the outline, right click here, or you come to this area where you have 0.5 point outline width, select none, whichever one. So you select this, highlight both of them, then you fit them. So select the logo, hold shift, then select this circle, then C and E on your keyboard. Then we select this circle. So we want the circle to be behind the logo, so you just come to this area where you have the property bar, page down, shift page down. You can hit it on your keyboard. So you duplicate this, so you just drag this, then right click to create a duplicate. So do same thing, select the logo, hold on shift, select the circle, C and E. So you select the circle only, then shift page down, or you come to this area, you have the option. So let's reduce the size of this, it's actually big, so hold on shift. So you can do same for this. So rather than doing this, you can just select it, then Ctrl R to repeat the previous process for you. So this is fine. So this logo would be here, so you drag this, so you group it, yeah, drag this, then you group Ctrl G on your keyboard. So you drag this, so this should be at the right. So this is the departmental logo, this is the school logo. So highlight everything, then E. Alright, so you can actually increase the size of this, hold shift, then increase uniformly. So same process for this, then just select Ctrl R. So this is fine. So you can reduce the size of this to 9. Okay, hold shift and drag a little bit, then highlight this. So you want to make sure it's properly aligned, and don't forget what I told you. Also, always endeavor to hit on the Ctrl S button to save your job. So you highlight these three, then you go to alignment and distribute, you have this option. So to bring this up, you also have the shortcut key Control Shift S. Sorry, Control Shift A, not S. Alright, then you have this option here. So you can also find it here at where you have file. Then you have it here. I think it's here. Alright. So but the shortcut key is Control Shift A. Control Shift A, then you have it at the right hand side of your tool, your screen. So this case will select distribute space horizontally. So we want the space between this logo, the right up, and this logo to be equal. So you just select this. So the space are equal. So you can hide this. Then E for proper alignment. So you just group this, then hold on, select this. Since it's already grouped, then you select, hold on Shift, then select this, then C. So it's properly aligned. So we'll move on to the title of the event. So we'll have to copy this. So this is the title of the event. Alright, so select the text tool, then Ctrl V. So the font we'll be using now is a Magenta display. Alright, Magenta display. So it's actually a beautiful font. So in this case, we're making use of this color for it, actually a gradient. So before we apply the gradient, we need to work on it on black and white first. So communication day / award night. So we'll lay more emphasis on the award night here. So let's break this, Ctrl K. So select this and enter. So we still need to break this, the award night, Ctrl K. Then we need it to be the same, need to be wide as the award. So bring this down a little bit. So this is fine. So we have to make this smaller because we're laying more emphasis on the award night. So choose the size for this. So let's say 4, it's fine. Enter. And we'll place it this area here. Alright, so you can see increase it. Yeah, this is fine. You highlight this and bring it to this area here, but there are contrast issues. So can drag this to the top. Right, so we can give it a white color for now, so we know what we're doing. So now this is what we do. I think I'm okay with this. So we can actually create a duplicate in case we need to do an adjustment. So you just Ctrl D and drag this by the side. So you highlight this, convert to curve, Ctrl Q. So let's undo that. So you just, another way to do is right click, then convert to curve here. So you see this option here, convert to curve, whichever one you wish to do. So once they are converted to curve, so you highlight everything, then you come to your property bar, then you select world, combine object into a single curve object with a single fill and outline. So why we're doing this is because we need to apply a gradient to this, and we want the gradient to be equal. So here's what I'm talking about. So give this a color first. So you just use your right mouse and you drag this, then you copy all properties. So if that will give you a hard time, you can just make use of the color eyedropper tool. Then you select this, then you drop, so it will appear on your document palette. So I advise you use this one, your color eyedropper tool. Then you select the second color, and you give it here. So we need to apply a gradient to this. So we know we've already welded this stuff, so make use of the interactive fill tool here. So you drag. So we need to introduce a second color, which is this. So you just drag from the document palette. So the gradient has been applied. So you can adjust this to your own preference and satisfaction. So this is actually okay. So I'm actually okay with this. So let's move on to the next one. We have theme. So theme. So you just drag this, then you copy. Alright, then Ctrl V. So before you paste, you must first of all select the text tool first, because you can't just paste like that. So you change the font to Magenta, but this time around we'll use just the yellow. Yeah. So you select this, then hold Shift, then you select this, then C. So you drag this to the bottom. Sorry, you drag this below. So this is Magenta. Yeah, Magenta display. Alright, so you make sure these are aligned properly. So you drag this, then C. So this is actually okay. So the next one is the theme of the event, which is this: guerrilla journalism and the threat of insecurity to university education in Nigeria, the way out. So you copy this, minimize, then paste, select this text tool, then Ctrl V. So give it a white color, and change the font to this. So this is actually okay. So you reduce the size. So you drag, hold on Control and you drag. Alright. So you can change the size to 11. So this is actually okay. But let's reduce this. Let's say 10. So this is actually okay. So make sure it's aligned with the award night, the theme, and the itself again. So hold on Shift and C. So they are all following the same arrangement. So a center alignment. So now the next one is the time, the date, and the venue. Yeah. So you can highlight these three. Then you copy. So you minimize. Then we select the text tool, click first, then Ctrl V to paste. So we give it a yellow color, change the font to new black. So this is it. So let's use white first, then I'll do some changes later. Alright, so we used 10 here. So this is okay. Alright, time come first, then the date. So you hit enter. So this is actually okay. Then come to your property bar, then C. Now you select your shape tool, your text tool, then clear the space here. I click on the middle, then backspace. So this is okay. So you drag this, then you can highlight this, then C to make sure it's aligned properly. So let me undo that, Ctrl Z. So you select this, hold Shift, select this, then C to make sure it's aligned to the center. So you drag this, hold on Ctrl, drag down a little bit. So let's highlight some text there, like the time. So the time should be yellow. Then the dates should be yellow as well. Ctrl R. Okay, let's undo that, Ctrl Z. So let's do it manually. Then venue should be same color, yeah. Then the dress code should be yellow as well. Right, we're making a whole lot of progress on this. So guys, if you watch this video up to this moment, you can do all to hit on the subscribe button and turn on post notification bell. Thank you. So the date, the time, date, venue, and dress code. So we highlighted we changed the color just to lay emphasis on them and draw attention of the viewers. So the next one on the list is the ticket. So you copy this. So you select the text tool, click on it, then Ctrl V. So change the color to yellow, then select the magenta. So what size is this? This is 24. This is 24, so it's okay. So you hold Ctrl, drag. Okay, I think the previous location is okay. Okay, so to maintain balance, drag to the top a little bit. So to make sure it's aligned properly, highlight this, then C. Yeah, alright, C on your keyboard, just tap C on your keyboard. So you highlight this, then C on your keyboard to make sure it's aligned vertically. Alright, so we have to create a box for this, more like a rectangle. Alright, so what will be here is the gradient for this. So you now apply the gradient to the title. So you just select this, then you come to your status bar, then you copy this gradient or this fountain here. So what it does is drag this into this. So let me undo that. So the box is not visible. So select this what is it called? You select the title which has a gradient, then you come to your status bar, then you copy this, then you drag this fountain into this shape you created. So it copies this exact fountain into this. So in the outline, right click, so you drag it. So always endeavor to save your work. So we're needing 3 of this, so you just drag, hold Control and right click to create a duplicate, then Control R to repeat the previous process. So I think we need to increase the size. Hold Shift, select multiple, and you drag. So Control G, and select the ticket, hold Shift, then C. So we ungroup this, Control U. Then we copy the regular, then we paste, Control V, then change the font to a new plaque, then color white, then this should be 10. So just select the text, hold Shift, and select this first shape, then C and E. So but the contrast between these are not actually okay. So this is where the third color comes in. So you select this, use your eyedropper tool, select this, then you pour it into this. So this is actually very nice. So I have to reduce the size to probably 7, and so it's not aligned to the middle. So select the text, hold Shift, and C and E. So this is 7, so I have to copy the other ones. So the VIP table, so you copy this, and you select the text tool, click, then Ctrl V. So you need to make sure your work is properly aligned, and give it this color, then change the font, then change the size to 7. So from where the text is, hold shift, then select the second box, and C and E. So it's making a whole lot of sense. So if you watch this video up to this moment, do all to subscribe and turn on post notification bell. So let's copy this, the VVIP table for 5. Copy, click on this, Ctrl V. Alright, so change the font, then change the color, then change the size. From where the font is, select this. You can actually drag it here though, whichever one you prefer. And to make sure it's properly aligned, select the font, hold shift, then C and E. Alright, so the next one on our list is the featuring. So you can just drag this, or you can just copy it from here. So I don't think there's any to copy, so you just drag this, hold Ctrl, then you right click to create a duplicate. Select the shape tool, Ctrl E, then featuring. Alright, so making a whole lot of progress. So always endeavor to make sure your work is aligned properly. Hold shift, select the ticket, then C. Alright, so featuring music, dance, games, comedy, and lots more. So you highlight this, then you select the text tool, click on this, Ctrl V. So this should be like 10. Select the font, and change the color. Yeah, so we're making a whole lot of progress here. So also make sure it's aligned very well. So drag this, hold Ctrl to maintain balance, and select the text, click on the featuring, then C. So this is aligned properly already. So you need to add contact details. So you draw a rectangle, you drag this, so you give it this color, then right click to remove outline, and we can just copy the details. So this is the essence of having all your details ready. So it just makes your works very easy, and you don't have to waste much time on your system. So and always endeavor to hit on the Control Save. So you click on this and Control V. Change the font to New Black. So you can actually download the font. So let's use 10 here. Then change the color to yellow. So select it, then hold on shift, and select this shape created, in C and E. So you can actually drag this, hold on shift, and drag to your satisfaction. Alright, so this is actually very nice. So guys, this is how far we've come on this tutorial on how to design an award night flyer here in CorelDraw. Right, it's very simple and very easy to do. So you can try this out if you come across this video, and you can also share it to other designers too to try it out. I'll be sharing a few of the resources I use on this design, so you can try it out. And if you have questions regarding this design, you can as well drop it in the comment section, so we'll attend to it. So the font used is Magiona, Magiona, Magiona display. Then that is this fancy one. And for this heading is new plaque, NEUE plaque white. So I think that is all on how to design an award night flyer here in CorelDraw. Right, if you found this video helpful, do hit on the subscribe button, turn on post notification bell to get notified whenever I upload new videos, and don't forget to like, share and comment on our videos. Thank you for watching and see you on the next video tutorial.